Mobility 21 is proud to recognize the Self-Help Counties Coalition with the 2016 Public Sector Leader of the Year Award. The coalition is a group of 20 counties representing 81% of the population of California, whose residents have voted to support a local sales tax in order to fund transportation projects in their counties.
The Self-Help Counties Coalition was created, I think, in response to the needs of local communities, first of all, to find mobility solutions, funding, and reform that work for each of them.
Self-Help Counties Coalition was created so that we could all focus on our core purpose, which was to deliver on the promises that we made to the voters. Our mantra for decades has been promises made, promises kept.
Thank you, Mobility 21, for recognizing the key role the Self-Help Counties Coalition and its members play in making California's economy hum and ensuring the quality of life we've come to expect.
Since 1992, self-help counties have been able to contribute over $43.4 billion in Southern California and over $95 billion statewide to transportation projects from local sales tax measures.
Self-help counties have become the backbone of transportation funding in California, and they've done that because they've secured the trust of voters by consistently delivering the needed transportation improvements that voters have approved.
Well, it's become a movement across the state of California to coordinate and help, and counties become self-help counties. The reason that the concept of self-help works is because it's based on trust.
Perhaps most importantly, the Self-Help Counties Coalition helped pass legislation instituting local tolling authority and design build policies.
When you think about completing projects, you obviously think about having the money in the bank to pay for the total cost of a project. And that would be impossible without the local sources from the sales tax measures. In the past, 90% of the funding came from federal and state government. Today, it's only 30%. 70% come from local measure, which is the sales tax measures. So it's hard to imagine what this region would look like, what congestion would look like, what air quality would look like without these local sales tax measures.
Self-help counties, such as San Bernardino, operate under a bond of trust with the voters, and thus necessarily have to be good stewards of the resources that the voters have entrusted us with.
The self-help program allows the county to keep transportation projects moving. In a vast county as large as Los Angeles County, it's important to keep those transportation projects moving. And the self-help counties actually help us do that.
The contribution of self-help counties to the economy of Southern California is incredibly important. Over the years, we've seen the federal contribution, the state contribution to transportation projects shrink. And if it wasn't for the self-help counties, we wouldn't be getting around as well as we are.
Mobility 21 is proud to recognize the Self-Help Counties Coalition with the 2016 Public Sector Leader of the Year Award for its contributions to transportation and infrastructure improvements in California.